welcome to the Wayfaring Panda. I'm Annette. Today I'm going to be making some Valentine cards with these peanut stamps, and I went ahead and die cut them. They have dies with this set as well as the stamps, and I did the Snoopy one with Charlie Brown because I thought, of course, they're giving a hug set look like Valentine's Day. And I'm going to be using this pattern for a sheet load of cards, and this is the April 2023, and I changed it a little bit because the papers I'm going to be using is from the Peanuts paper pack, and these are 8x8, and this design has you doing 12x12. I also altered it because I only needed 4 cards. This one used 12x12 to get 6 cards, and I'm using 8x8. And it turned out that I wanted to change it because for this one, it was like, let's see, 3x3. But I used this paper here, and I went ahead and cut it. So I wanted to make it bigger. So instead of having the border of the card around, I just wanted to make this larger. So instead of having, here's my card base. So this was supposed to have an edge of this, but I just decided to make it bigger because I wanted this bigger pattern to be a larger piece of paper. And plus it says it's an 8x8. I just cut this one piece into 4 pieces so I can have a larger piece. So then the cardstock here was supposed to be smaller, so I made it an A2 size card, and then instead of cutting it out 5 1/4 by, or 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, I just used a lawn fawn die because I like the stitched edge on that. And I just used my lawn fawn dies for that. So I went ahead and cut out 4 of these. So on this one, I'm actually using less of the pattern paper because it says 2 6x6. Oh, actually, this is 6x6. I used 8x8. So, and then I used just like a 1/4 of my other pattern page. So this will be the strip that goes here. So I already got those cut out, and we're going to go ahead and get ready for the decoration. So I left one of these ready, and I'm just doing this. I cut this on Copic friendly paper, and I used Memento black ink, which is this. So you want to use an ink that is alcohol ink friendly. So that's the one I used. And then I'm just using Copic colors, and I will just leave the lid here so you know which one I'm doing. And since Snoopy is white, I didn't do much, so I'm just kind of adding a little gray in the areas that would be kind of shaded. And then I'll just speed this up.
I do apologize. I should have zoomed in a little bit more in the coloring so you could see better. But I'm not doing a lot of shading since these are small areas. And if you can't read the colors on the screen, I will put a list of all the colors that I'm using in the description below.
Okay, when it's stamped inside my cards, this was the only stamp I could find that said Happy Valentine's Day of all the stamps I have. Even, I don't have too many that's more about love and stuff, but the ones that I do, none of them said Happy Valentine's Day. So this is an old stamp for Stampin' Up. It's a little fancier than I wanted to go with the rest of it, but I wanted it to say Happy Valentine's Day. The paper pack I got from Snoopy had some cut aparts, so I cut out some heart ones, and I'm just going to include them inside. And so 2 of them will look like this, and I think I think we'll put Snoopy sitting up and the heart not sitting up. And we'll let those dry.
While waiting for the glue to dry, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiments using my stamping platform.
So I found this stamp set that I have, and it's from Hello Bluebird. So you can use the word hugs, and it says sending hugs, or there's a lot of combinations. So I'm going to do sending hugs to you because we're sending these in the mail. And the stamping platform helps you so you can stamp multiple times, so if you don't get a good coverage the first time, then also when you're mass producing cards, then you can stamp the same sentiment, so I wouldn't have to line this up for every one. I'll just do them all the same. And I'm going to move this over because I want to do, not quite a fishtail, but cut off a corner like they do in the card diagram. We're going to try using this old Stampin' Up one. The things I don't like, the new Stampin' Up ones are different. I don't have those, but my sister sold these a long time ago. But the problem with this and stamping is the lid doesn't come off, so it does make it a little awkward. But this is a darker purple than my paper, and this purple paper is an old Stampin' Up one too, but it's a lighter color. So hopefully this will show up.
I ended up having to stamp each sentiment 2 to 4 times, and I made 4 sentiment strips. I'll put a list of all the products that I used in the description below. Some of these will be affiliate links. They don't cost you anything extra to use, but I get a small commission from any sales that those links generate, and that helps support my channel. Next, I'm taking my card base, and I'm using some Nuvo Deluxe glue to glue on my panel and the pattern paper according to the pattern on the Sheetload of cards. And to get this PDF form for the Sheetload of cards, you'll just watch the video that Crafty Owl made, and she has a link to that on that video. So at the end of this video, I'll put a link to the video where you can watch how to make a complete card set as well as get the pattern for the Sheetload of cards and show her some support for making these diagrams for us. I decided that the card needed a little bit of extra bling, so then I added some Pansy jewels from Pretty Pink Posh, and I glued those down with my Glossy Accents. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a like, and if you're not already a subscriber, I'd really appreciate if you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.